Feeling you, MP.
Crowd looks hot tonight. Better come with. Get ready to light it up tonight.
Hi, everyone. We've got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these two teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. This is Kevin Harlan, and this is just the second game of the group stage. But already, this is a must-win, we think, for both teams.
Yeah, you only get 4 of these group games. Each of these teams already 0-1, so if you get a second loss, the odds of you advancing are basically nil.
And talk about competitive spirit, MP has come out, and in essence, dedicated this season to winning his own matchups.
And so far, so good, right? I know it's early in the process, but MP is taking his own words to heart. He's beating his man at both ends, which gives their team an advantage. So if the rest of his teammates can just hold their own, they're going to win a lot more games.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Z out there with Morant. And it's Edey in at the center position.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Here's D. He's defended by Podziemski. Shot clock at 6. Morant, that's for 2. Nice open look, but it's no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a loss to the Raptors in Toronto. Green, the pass to Curry. Edey with the rebound. Curry with the steal. Outside Butler. Down low. The jump hook. And the play by Curry as he finishes it off for 2. Curry's got 5 now.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Good on the bucket. Here's Podziemski. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Lets it go from deep. Grizzlies with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
This one for 3. Moody's shot is off. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Bane. Good on the 13-footer.
A high percentage look for Bane. He gets to his spot and just nails it.
And Richard, when it comes to Jaren Jackson, there's a lot to appreciate. My goodness.
Oh, I love that he can guard 1 through 5. Really a modern defensive NBA big man. He can go back to the basket or he can face up. He doesn't need the ball to make a huge impact. Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
Memphis trailing here. Outside, Bane. Back to Morant. Jackson a screen on Curry. Now here's Morant for three. Podziemski grabs the board.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Now Moody. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Curry's got his third basket of the night right there. The Grizzlies trail by 4. There's Jackson with the 3. Warriors with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Green slams it in.
You love how physical Green is willing to get, enduring the foul and finding the bottom of the bucket.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Warriors?
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Golden State moving the ball around, and Curry has it in the corner. Up and in for the basket, number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
Here's Jackson. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Collins checked in for the Warriors. Outside Curry. It's tipped. Here's D. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game. Bane. Draymond Green with the rebound. Warriors leading by 4. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Cans it from downtown.
Great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, D in that last outing against the Trailblazers played very well. He ended up with 8 points, and his passing was incredible with all of those assists. Showed up once again in what's becoming the norm for him of late. We'll see what he has in store tonight. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Butler kicks to Collins. Pass to Podziemski. Outside Curry. Fires the 3. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got his 4th rebound in this one. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season record, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jackson. Wells comes in for Bane. And Pippen subbed in for Morant. Podziemski with it. He's coming off a 16-point game against Toronto. Curry outside. Edey with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. And that one's good by Pippen.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Outside Collins. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen for Butler. Podziemski on the wing. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Now, this is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Aldama passes to D. There's a screen by Aldama. Pass to Wells. Aldama with the ball. 3, Pippen. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Such a great guy to have.
Substitution on the court.
To the wing on the left. And here's Collins. He has 6. Pass to Hardaway. Collins, a screen on Jackson. Hardaway from outside. The Grizzlies pull it in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. We've got Hardaway. Moses Moody is out there with Collins. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Waters in at the 1. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Pass to Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you can see the competitiveness in Hardaway Jr.
This is his first free throw of the game.
In their last contest, guys, he was unconscious from the foul line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Payton for 3. Collins grabs the miss. Warriors leading by 10. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Back to Morant. Pass to D. 5 on the clock. Here's Bane. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Hardaway with it. He's picked up by Morant.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
To the paint. Here's Edey. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Waters passes to Hardaway. Pass to Collins. Here's Jackson Davis. Inside, here's Hardaway. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant surveying the D. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And they lost the season series against this squad last year, so trying to bounce back here tonight. That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Warriors leading by 8. And the call will be against D. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Warriors with some changes. Martin's checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. And Gary Payton has subbed in for Moody. Pass to Waters. Martin against Jackson. 3-pointer, Payton. It's rebounded by Memphis. Edey's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's D, and he dumps it down.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Last outing for Golden State, it was a loss to the Raptors.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Here's Hardaway. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
Power move by Hardaway. Not just a jump shooter, folks, though he does like that jump shot.
Morant passes to D. Here's Edey, and by Green. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Over Morant. Curry's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 8.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? On the wing, Green. Outside, Curry. And a miss there on the triple.
He's been off. Still, they're up, so not all is lost.
Here's Morant. Goes back up, and the layup is up and in. Edey's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Payton. Green dishes to Curry. Collins looking around. Shot clock at 5. Payton passes to Curry. It's deflected, and they're able to recover. That one falls. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. They trail by 6. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road trip. And the Warriors with some changes. Butler, he's checked in for Collins. Moses Moody comes in for Payton. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Hardaway. Pippen for 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Butler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
When it comes to players who like having fun. So it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Memphis Grizzlies.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead.
A bunch of road games coming up. This could be a good challenge for them.
Yeah, it could bond these guys together, help team chemistry. And that's all for us.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. The forwards for him, Bane and Jackson. Ja Morant, he's out there with D. And it's Edey in at the 5. And that one's good, Morant.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last try.
Now here's Curry. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's D. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 10. Back to Butler. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Podziemski. It didn't take long for Podziemski to establish himself as an elite charge taker.
The funny thing about the game of basketball is that some things can't be taught. Pods clearly has the it factor when it comes for the timing that it takes to draw charges. He can steal a few possessions for you every single game.
Morant passes to D. Here's Bane. Buried from 15 feet out. Bane's got 6.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Here's Podziemski. Off target from outside. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Stephen Curry.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Here's Butler. Drains the 19-footer. And 12 points for Jimmy Butler.
And the confidence from Butler on display. Doesn't hesitate for a second and just sinks that shot with ease.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Podziemski finds Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shot by Podziemski, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Here's D. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Green with a screen on Morant. Out to the right wing. Now Moody. 9 points in the game so far. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Outside Curry. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Morant. And easy 2 points on the layup. Morant's got 15.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
In the corner, Moody with it. Pass to Podziemski. Puts up a deep three. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists tonight.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Moody's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
The dime courtesy of Morant. I'd love to play with Ja. He's always looking to move that ball.
Curry wide open. Everything's within Curry's range.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer. And it's Curry with the rebound.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Pass to Moody. The 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Podziemski. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's D. He's got 14. Back to Bane. Takes a 3. And another miss by Memphis.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Pass to Podziemski. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Aldama's checked in. And, of course, free throws always so important. Here are the leaders. Stephen Curry fourth.
I mean, he's not going to miss many foul shots. That's for sure. He is a machine when he gets to the charity stripe.
Morant with it. 15 points in the game. They need this. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And here is Moody. 12 points for him. Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Jackson Jr.
A highly talented two-way player. Butler is...
The Grizzlies trail by 10. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Trace Jackson-Davis out there with Collins. Then there's Hardaway. Then there's Gary Payton II. And it's Waters in at the point guard position. Outside Hardaway. 3-pointer. Warriors getting another chance here. Payton passes to Hardaway. Lets the 3 fly. That shot is off.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Pass to D. To the middle. Here's Edey. Gets it down to single digits.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
And the call will be against D. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 4th quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Outside Hardaway. Collins setting the pick for Hardaway.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Trace Jackson-Davis. That's his 1st foul.
First team foul.
And here are the Grizzlies now. Here in the 4th quarter. Their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Bane finds Morant. Just 5 on the clock. And it's D missing. Warriors leading by 8. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Goal. State moving it around. Hardaway passes to Waters. 5 to shoot. On the wing, Payton. Collins, that's a two-pointer. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And that one's good, Morant.
Things are heating up for him behind the arc. He only had 1 3 in the first half, but now he's up to 3 in the second.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Steve Kerr talked to his team during the break. He said to them, keep building this lead, guys. Don't take your foot off the gas. Keep working hard. Run our stuff. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. Here's D, guarded by Hardaway. And it's Morant missing. Warriors leading by 7. On the wing, Hardaway. Guarded by Jackson. Pass to Jackson Davis. Outside Collins. Here's Waters. Hardaway for 3. There's the triple. Waters can't get it to go. And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Yep, right through the net. And now it's only a 5-point Warrior lead.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump.
Payne passes to D. There's a screen. 13 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Payton finds Jackson Davis. Now here is Hardaway. Looking to get it going. Doesn't get it to drop for him.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Right side Payne, and stolen by Payton. Pass to Jackson Davis. Now Collins, guarded by Morant. Collins, good. And the Warriors lead by 6. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the Warriors.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Waters passes to Payton. Outside Hardaway. Right side Collins. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Hardaway, no good.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Payne with the bucket.
Just another day in the office for Mr. Payne.
Warriors leading by 3. Outside Hardaway. Outside Collins. Outside Hardaway. Edey with the rebound. Edey's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Jackson kicks to Morant. On the wing, Payne. D passes to Jackson. Yes, that goes in.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Collins. Payton outside. Fires Fires from deep. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Bane.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone contributing.
Here's Waters. Pass to Jackson Davis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Zach Edey picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Jackson Davis.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Edey. Bane passes to deep. Jackson kicks to Bane. Offensive rebound. And stolen by Butler. And here we go. Butler heading to the hoop. Butler attacks in transition.
And Butler, no stranger to these pressure situations. A big-time gamer who knows how to take over on key possession. I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
That free throw, no good.
And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
And the Warriors making a change here. Green's checked in, and the call will be against D. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And the Warriors with possession here. They led by as many as 18 points. Pass to Green. With the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Plays the game with a lot of ferocity. Draymond won't take no for an answer.
And both free throws good for Green. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Here's Edey, guarded by Green. Morant with a wide open look. And another miss by Memphis.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And it's Podziemski in the corner to the inside. And Green slams it in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's D. He's defended by Podziemski. And a wide open look for Bane. Hits it from 3-point range. Bane's got 15 points in just the second half. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. Pass to Butler. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Moody. Beyond the arc. No good on that one. The Grizzlies trail by 7.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach. This team trusts Bane, and he comes through.
Curry with it. Now defended by D.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And the wide open shot from Green. That 3 off the mark. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 7-point differential. Good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 23 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And they go to the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first. That increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And I don't think they'll be able to climb out of this hole.
And I'm sure coach is encouraging them to play to the final whistle. Then they can get out of here.
It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Improving that vision since he came into the league. Bain with a nice dish there.
And the call will be against D. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Being both at the line, it's a 6-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Here's D, a 3 off the inbound. Rebound by Butler. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Huge moment.
We can get that one back next time.